Hello everyone. Thank you for checking out this video and welcome back to our channel. For today's video, we are going to show how to use design option in Revit for an existing model or an existing layout. But before we start our tutorial, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell and leave a comment down below. Thank you. This is a preview of our video that we had posted before about the design option. We are going to share the link on the description below. On this video, we received comments on how to use the design option to an actual building or existing layout. Now we are using this sample Revit file of a residential model by Autodesk and show how to use the design option. So imagine if you were working on an existing project, then all of a sudden the client wants to explore the layout of the toilet. But in your mind, I don't want to scrap this model and wanted to create a separate layout. The design option feature is perfect for this kind of situation. First thing we need to do is set up the design option from the dialog. Select New under the option set. Then notice that option 1 says Primary. This means that this option is the default option that will always show on the model. Then we will select New under option, which will automatically be option 2. Then let's close the dialog box. The first thing we would like to do is transfer the existing toilet layout into options 1 Primary. By doing this, we can keep the existing layout intact and create a new layout on the same location on the plan. We are going to select carefully the elements that we will transfer to clear the space. This includes the room names also. After selecting all the elements, click on the Add to Set button, then the Design Option dialog will pop out. Currently, option 1 and option 2 is checked. We are going to uncheck option 2, which means all the elements that we have selected will only be added to option 1. Then let's select OK. Now we are going to shift and select the design option 2. So once we are on the option 2 environment, you will notice that everything becomes halftone. Check out also that the toilet is not showing. That is because the toilet is already at option 1, and since we are on the option 2 environment, it will not be showing. Now let's shift to the option 1 environment. The toilet is shown here, and it's the only elements that are not in halftone. There was a comment in our previous design option video that we should not copy the element. I guess everyone has its own way of doing things in Revit, and if it works, it should not be wrong. We are going to select everything here in option 1 and copy to option 2. The reason we are doing that is to lessen the elements to be modeled on option 2. We will just edit it to another layout. So we have selected everything here on option 1, then we have selected copy. Let's shift back to option 2. Then paste them. Choose Align to Current View. Then select OK. Now we have the toilet layout here on option 2. Since it is the original layout, think of it like amending the layout due to client's comments. The best thing is that you can always go back to the original layout by shifting to option 1. So now we are going to make some adjustments on the layout. Another thing to know when working with design options is that when inside the design option environment, all elements that are on the main model won't be selected unless the active only is unticked. After the adjustments on the layout, let's go to the main model. Main model is the default view, by which the primary option is shown. We can toggle from the different options here. So when you needed to update or add something into the option, just toggle to the correct option set and option that you want to add the elements. Then next is to duplicate a plan view that will show the second option. But first, we are going to rename the level 1 to add option 1. When renaming the levels, this dialog will pop out and ask do you want to rename the corresponding level and views. Select No. This means that we only wanted to rename the existing view. If we have chosen yes, it means that some views and the level name will also be updated. After we have renamed the view, right-click then Duplicate with Detailing. Then rename it to Option 2. Then next is go to the Visibility Graphics. Then go to the Design Options tab. Currently, the option Set 1 is set to Automatic, which means it is set to the primary option. Let's change Automatic to Option 2. Then select OK. There is going to be warnings like this. Just select OK. Now we have two separate plan view, and the specific design option is set according to the plan view name. So what happens if the client decides to choose Option 2? Now we will show how we can make Option 2 as the default layout. To do that, let's go to the Design Option dialog box. Select Option 2, then select Make Primary. A warning will pop out at the bottom right of the screen. This is just to let you know that there are elements that will be deleted by changing the default option. Select Delete and Make Primary to continue. Another warning pops out. Just select OK. Now Option 2 is set as primary. Then select Close. Since we have set Option 2 as the primary, it will also reflect in the other plan view. Even the Option 1 is now showing the Option 2 layout. After setting all this, and when the design is already confirmed, the next thing to do is to finalize the model. Let's go back to the Design Option dialog box. Select Option Set 1, then select the Accept Primary button. Then this warning will pop out to ask for confirmation. Select Yes once you are confirmed. Then select Close. When accepting primary, what it does is delete the options that is not under the primary or those options that we don't need anymore. It also deletes all relevant views such plans, sections, elevations, or 3D views. You may also watch our previous video about design options. It will surely give you more insights of how design option works in Revit. It would also give you an idea of how you may use it in your daily work to be more productive. You can also use design option to keep all the elements that you don't want accidentally deleted or accidentally moved by others working on the same model. Alright, that's it for now. We hope that you have learned something today about design options in Revit. We hope that you have fun watching and hope you also learned something new about Revit. See you again in our next video. Thank you for watching.